Hey everybody, so glad to be back in my office today, Monday, November 1st. Last week was working remotely, but this week we're back at it. Today's a big day for a lot of high school seniors. Today is an early action, an early decision deadline for a lot of schools. So if you have been working on applications with your child and you're concerned about meeting today's deadline, know that you're not alone. There are still other people who are feeling the same way. But maybe you're looking at a December 1st deadline and you still have time. What I can tell you is some of the biggest challenges students had were that they didn't know how many essays they needed to write. The Common App can be deceiving. On the front screen for each school, it says there's one writing supplement or no writing supplements. But unfortunately, in that last minute, when you're trying to get the application done and you go into the college-specific questions and you select business, you may have 3 or 4 business essays you need to write. If you select nursing, same thing. I was working with a student the other day. She said, oh, I think I might want to do nursing. I'm just really not sure. Maybe I'll just apply. And 4 essays popped up for nursing. And she was trying to make today's deadline. So you really want to be better prepared, thinking like, oh, December 1st, it's a month away. Honey, have you gotten your work done? Honey, where are you at in the process? Let me tell you, they probably need you to review it. They probably need some outside assistance. The second thing I really want to reiterate to families, because I'm seeing it so much in the last few weeks in particular, I just mentioned how there's the college-specific essays, and they might want, tell us all the reasons you want to attend this school. And as I've stressed in previous videos, it needs to be super specific about the school. It can't be beautiful campus, great professors, top ranking. That's just not going to cut it. They want to know why you really want to attend their school. So that takes some time researching. That takes some time to look up the classes that you'd be taking. What's different about their program than someone else's program? How does that help you meet your needs? What are your long-term goals? Which brings up that second piece. When you're selecting a major and they want, why are you selecting this major? Your child really needs to feel a commitment to that major to do a great job on that essay. And what I've seen in the last month is that kids are kind of defaulting to what sounds easiest. I had a gentleman in my office yesterday, and he's like, well, gosh, I don't know what to write about why business. Like, to be honest, I just don't know what else I want to do. So it's really hard for him to put together a compelling essay on what type of business student he's going to be, why he's selecting business, why it's important to him, and why he wants to study business at that school. So we discussed the fact that we offer career exploration to help students kind of manage that process and better understand what it is they really want to do. If your child tells you business, but they can't tell you why, I don't think it's a great idea to let them figure it out down the road. And here's why. Kids are feeling a lot of stress and anxiety right now. Oh my gosh, I got to decide what college, I've got to go through these applications, I've got to write these essays, got to keep up my grades, there's, the senioritis setting in. But more importantly, the less control they feel they have, the less, certainty about their future, the more stressful it is. The worse the anxiety gets. And this poor student sitting across from me last night, I could literally feel his anxiety as he was talking about, like, gosh, I really don't know what I want to do, but business is like the fallback for me. And so we talked about it, and he's probably going to do some career exploration with us. We're going to, obviously involve his parents in this decision. But he just seemed more relieved knowing, like, oh, you can help me figure that out? Like, oh, and we started discussing, like, well, how many careers have you considered? And literally it was just the big things. Well, I know I don't want to be an engineer. I definitely don't want to do anything medical. I don't want to teach. So I figured business was the best. We expose kids to over 500 different occupations that are trackable, that have statistics. So everything from the growth of those careers, the expected growth, the salary, the degree needed, all of that. That's mind-blowing for kids. They're like, I had no idea. And I think it's so much better if they at least have an idea where they can narrow that funnel. Maybe it is business for this kid. Maybe it is. But he doesn't feel certain. And so it's creating stress and anxiety for him, like everybody else seems to have their future figured out. Because all kids have had to answer these questions, so they've picked the best option and they're telling everyone else, oh, I'm applying for this, I'm applying for this. But in reality, a lot of them don't know. But why create that extra stress and anxiety for your child when there is a solution? So if you're a parent that is currently concerned about meeting December 1st deadlines, how to help your child best with those applications and essays, please, drop a comment down below. We'll reach out to you and we can have a conversation about it. Or if you are a parent, any age child, we've worked with students who are in their 20s who have gone through college and still don't know what they want to do and are really struggling mentally with that whole, like, what do I do with my life now? So any age child, it's a great idea to get some career exploration under their belt, help them figure out what's a great fit for them, what direction they want to go. Because the more sense of control, I mean, think about it yourself, the more you feel in control of a situation, the less anxiety there is. And today in college, the whole college admission process, it is a lot of anxiety. And for those of you who are wondering, we don't push every kid to a four-year college. We work with a lot of students who have very diverse interests that a four-year college wouldn't necessarily be the best choice. But I believe education, more education, is always a good opportunity, but it has to be in the right area. So if that's something that you have a concern about, again, please comment down below. We'll be happy to reach out, have a conversation, and see if this might be helpful for your son or daughter to eliminate their stress and anxiety, make the process easier for everyone in your household, and really get them on the right track. You guys have a great day. We're going to finish wrapping up some early actions today, and we're